ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद्भागवतम 8th canto, chapter 17, text 25. श्री ब्रह्मोवाच जयोरुगायो भगवन् उरुक्रम नमस्तुते नमो ब्रह्मण्यदेवाय त्रिगुणाय नमो नमः। ମୁଁ ବାରମ୍ବାର ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ନମସ୍କାର କରୁଛି। श्री ब्रह्मवाच जयोरुगाय भगवन् उरुक्रम नमस्तुते नमो ब्रह्मण्यदेवाय त्रिगुणाय नमो नमः। Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Lord Brahma said, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, all glory is unto you, who are glorified by all and whose activities are all uncommon. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Lord of the Transcendentalis, controller of the three modes of nature, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you again and again. श्लोकर ओडिया अनुवाद कहा होती। नमस्ते प्रश्निगर्भायो वेदगर्भायो वेधसे त्रिनाभायो त्रिपृष्ठायो Viष्णाय विष्णवे। Translation by Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respectful obeisance unto you, the all-pervading Lord Vishnu, who have entered the course of the hearts of all living entities. All the three worlds reside within your navel, yet you are above the three worlds. Formerly, you appeared as the son of Prusni. To you, the Supreme Creator, who are understood only through Vedic knowledge, I offer my respectful obeisances. Tamadiranto bhuvanasya madhyam ananta sakting purusang jamaghu कालो भवान आखिपति सविश्वं श्रोतो दधान्तो पतितं गभीरं। Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O my Lord, you are the beginning, the manifestation and the ultimate dissolution of the three worlds, and you are celebrated in the Vedas as the reservoir of unlimited potencies, the Supreme Person, O my Lord, as waves attract branches and leaves that have fallen into deep water, you, the Supreme Eternal Time Factor, attract everything in this universe. Sometimes described as Kala Srota. Waves of time, Kala Srota. Waves of time. Everything in this material world is within the time factor and is being carried away by waves of attraction, which represent the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here, Brahma offering prayers to the Supreme Lord in the womb of Aditi, says, O my Lord, you are the beginning, the manifestation, and the ultimate dissolution of three worlds. And you are celebrated in Vedas as the reservoir of all unlimited potencies. The Supreme Person, O my Lord, as waves attract branches and leaves that have fallen into deep water, you, the Supreme Eternal Time Factor, attract everything in this universe. Time factor is sometimes described as Kala Srota, the waves of time. Everything in this material world within the time factor and is being carried away by the waves of time, waves of attraction which represent the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's time factor Kala, or devouring factor Kala, that destroys everything. In the Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, you will find it. And Krishna showed his universal form, very dreadful, gigantic form, universal form. Showed. Arjuna was endowed with divine eye, Divya Chakhyundadam. With this eye you cannot see it. So Lord gave him divine eye. With that eye Arjuna saw that gigantic form, very dreadful form. He cannot comprehend where is its beginning, where is its middle, where is its end. So, such form, very fearful form, dreadful, bhita pranamya. Arjuna offered his obeisances out of fear. In the front, at the back side, right side, left side. Yes, he became afraid. Such a great devotee, he was afraid. You understand? Then he asked, Ko Bhavan Ugra Rupa, who are you? This gigantic, very dreadful form. Then Lord said, Kalasmin Lokakya Krupam. I am Kala. I am all devouring Kala, time factor. I have come to destroy everything. You understand? So Kala destroys everything here in this material world. And we say, in course of time, everything is to be destroyed. And Kala is destroying element. But though Bhagavan, the Supreme Lord, descends here, comes to this material world, still he is above it. You understand? And in this prayer, Lord Brahma has also said that thing. All the three worlds reside within your navel, yet you are above three worlds. That's right. Though Supreme Lord descends here, comes here, this material world, still he was not influenced by this material nature, material energy, or this Kala also. He is above this time factor. First canto, 1:11:38. You see, Edad Isanam Isasya Prakristhopi Tad Guni Na Jujyate Sadatmasthir Tatha Buddhi Tadastraya. That means, in this verse, the eternity of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is spoken. How? It's eternal, eternity. He is not influenced by Kala, time factor. Kala cannot destroy him because Kala comes from him. That though Supreme Lord comes here, he is not influenced at all by the three modes of material nature. He is always above that. Similarly, the devotees, those who are completely surrendered unto the lotus feet of Krishna, lotus feet of Supreme Lord, they are not also influenced by Kala. They are not also influenced by three modes of nature. They are devouring time factor also cannot devour them, cannot destroy them. They are in the transcendental platform. They are completely surrendered, completely taken shelter at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. Etar isanam isasya. Supreme Lord says this thing. That means, I am the creator of Kala. The Kala has come from me. I am not under Kala. I am not influenced by Kala. Kala cannot devour me. He comes in the form of Kala to devour everything. Mamivansa jivaloke jivabhuta sanatana. Jiva, spirit, soul, jivatma, eternal, fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. So, spirit, soul also not under Kala. Kala cannot destroy him. Ishvara and Jivatma, Supreme Lord and Jivatma, spirit, soul, they are not under Kala. There are 5 tattvas in this material world. What are those? Huh? No. Best. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala and Karma. Out of these 5, beginning 3. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, they are not under Kala. You understand? You should understand the purport. The name, form, attributes, leelas of Krishna, the Supreme Lord, are transcendental. They are also not under Kala. They cannot be destroyed by Kala. Conditioned soul, impure soul, you understand, cannot chant, cannot utter the pure name of Supreme Lord. How can he utter pure name? It's conditioned soul who has identified himself with the material body, which is under Kala, under the influence of Kala, which is devoured by Kala, destroyed by Kala. How such conditioned soul can utter the name of Lord, Harinam? How can he do? Only pure soul, he can utter the name of Lord. Only pure soul can utter. Namra, Suddha Chetana Buddhi is pure soul. That is the activity of pure soul, not the impure soul or conditioned soul. The mundane historians, they write the history, this material history, and they put forth as proof, this is the proof. You understand? Pramana Chatustoy. We have 4 types of proof. Anumana, Aitiha, Pratakya, Shruti, Pramana. So Aitiha means historical proof. The history means this mundane history. And it is subject to be destroyed by Kala. How will it be the spotless proof, which is subject to the destruction by Kala? So historical reference is denounced. Which is under Kala, that is denounced. It's beyond Kala. Kala cannot destroy, that is the real proof and spotless proof, the Shruti Pramana, Veda. You understand? That cannot be destroyed by Kala. Veda comes from the breathing of the Supreme Lord. Veda comes from Supreme Lord. is also anadi, there is no beginning. It appears and disappears. If the Supreme Lord appears and disappears, the Veda, the essence of all Veda, this Srimad Bhagavatam is also appears and disappears. It cannot be destroyed by Kala. Because it's as good as Krishna. Krishna Tulya Bhagavatam, Vibhu Sarvasroy, Prati Shloki, Pratyokhyuri, Nana Arthokai. This is not a mere book, but in mundane books are destroyed. The white ant destroys. Eaten by white ants. Cow destroys, isn't it? But this cannot be destroyed because it's as good as Krishna is not mundane book. It appears and disappears. The Supreme Lord appears and disappears. He has innumerable incarnations, and incarnations appear and disappear. Similarly, Bhagavata is an incarnation of the Lord. You understand? Incarnation of the Bani Avatar, manifestation of the Lord. It appears and disappears. It cannot be destroyed. Therefore Mahaprabhu says, Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumartha Maham Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatrādara Mabara. Mahaprabhu therefore says, the proof given in Srimad Bhagavatam is spotless proof. Pramana Mamala, Purana Mamala, Srimad Bhagavatam Purana Mamalam Jad Vaisnavanam Priyam. Is Amala Purana, spotless Purana, Bhagavad Mahapurana. Amala Pramana, spotless proof. Proof given in Srimad Bhagavatam that cannot be destroyed by Kala. You understand? It's not under Kala. It's eternal. So this is the only Pramana. Such historical proof, the mundane historians have said, written, you see, put into books. That's not a real proof, because that is subject to destruction by Kala. How can it be? The Supreme Lord it says here, unending time. I was before that unending time. Isn't it? Sada Sat Parang. I am transcendental to existence and non-existence. Sata Sat Param. In Vedas it is said, Sadeva Saumidam Agra Asit Atma Vaidam Agra Asit. In Chatusloki Bhagavata, and Supreme Lord instructed, first created being Brahma, imparted Veda, Vedic knowledge. He spoke 4 verses, known as Chatusloki Bhagavata. It contains all Vedic knowledge. First verse says, Aham evasam evagre nanyajat sadasat param paschadaham jadetat jovasishyate sosmi aham. Supreme Lord says to Brahma, O Brahma, when there was no creation, creation is here in the material world, but the spiritual world, there is no question of creation, it is eternally there. So here he says, O Brahma, before creation I was there, that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because of this, what you say, nimitta karana, this example is given, the potter. The potter makes earthen pots. You understand? So nimitta karana is clay and is wheel. You understand me? Potter has a wheel and clay. That is cause of the earthen pot. That's nimitta, karana, upadana karana, ingredient. You understand? But potter is the chief cause. Do you follow my language? Similarly, Supreme Lord is the chief cause of the creation. Anadiradir, Sarva Karana Karanam. The cause of all causes. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sajidananda Vigrahanadiradir Govindam, Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the Parameswara Krishna. That Govinda is the cause of all causes, is chief cause. Bhuta Prakriti, the material nature, is Nimitta Karana, Upadana Karana. Supplies ingredients, and this Nimitta as is clay and wheel of the potter. Apparent cause. What is that? The use. Understand it in your language. We say Nimitta Karana. So this Nimitta Karana, material nature was also not there. You understand? But I was there. You follow me? That is it. Ahangeva asmi vagrena anyat jat sadasat param. Pasadaham jadatat java sishyate sosmi aham. That means, O Brahma, I was there before creation. There was no creation, I was there. The Supreme Person. And the apparent cause of this material nature was also not there. Whatever you see here, find you here, see here, that is I. You understand? That is I. And after complete annihilation, destruction, what will remain? That is I. That is eternity. It cannot be destroyed. The Kala cannot destroy. He doesn't come under the clutches of Kala. Similarly, those who are dear devotees of Krishna, completely taken shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, they don't come under Kala. They don't come under Kala. They are not influenced by three modes of mental nature. They are also not subject to be destroyed by Kala also. You understand? This calculation of Kala is here in this material world, but there is no calculation of Kala in the spiritual world. Na tad bhasete sujjana sasanka na pavaka jadgatva na nivartanti tadhama paramam mama. Isn't it? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, my param dham, my supreme abode, there is no question of Kala. There is no sun, no moon, no necessity at all. Sun, moon and electricity is eternally, always effulgent. The effulgence coming out from the transcendental body of the Lord. You understand? That my supreme abode, the spiritual world, always effulgent. The sun does not arise there or set there. From one sunrise to next sunrise, you calculate Kala, it is 24 hours, isn't it? In this way we calculate Kala, it's one day. From one sunrise to next sunrise, it's 24 hours. Then 1 hour, 60 minutes, 1 minute, 60 seconds. Like this calculation, very subtle calculations are there. Other calculation, this 24-hour ahoratra, 1 day and night. That is given in Srimad Bhagavatam, you understand? But these calculations are here, in this material universe. All these calculations are not there, because there is no Kala. You understand? How can you calculate? But you calculate here. This Kala is here, is under Kala, under destruction. This all cosmic manifestation. Even Brahma, who is the creator, he is under Kala, isn't it? And there is calculation. Kalapa means 1 day of Brahma. 12 hours, 1 day. 12 hours, 1 night. So day and night, 24 hours is Brahma. 1 day, 24 hours. So in this way, 30 days is Brahma's 1 month. 12 months, 1 year, Brahma. So in this calculation, 100 years is Brahma's lifespan. So then Brahma is destroyed. The Brahma comes under Kala, isn't it? And we can calculate it, you can calculate in this. What is the time here in this Bhurloka, Earth planet? Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, the 4 Yugas. If they come 1,000 times, then it's 12 hours of Brahma. Daytime, 12 hours. And the Kali Yuga is the shortest duration, short duration. That is 4,36,000 years. Double of this period is the duration of Dwapar Yuga. Triple of this period of Kali Yuga is Treta Yuga. And 4 times the duration of Kali Yuga is Satya Yuga. Then you calculate. 1 Satya, 1 Treta, 1 Dwapar, 1 Kali. How? What is the duration of time now? You calculate. How many years now? So they come 1,000 times. Then you calculate. So long. A figure you will find, number. You cannot calculate it. That is 12 hours of Brahma. Then another 12 hours you add. That is 1 day of Brahma. In this way calculate the lifespan of Brahma. Still there is end. Isn't it? Brahma ends. Lifespan ends. So all this is under influence of Kala. Everything here in Brahma's creation. Brahma himself. But in the spiritual world there is no such calculation of Kala because there is no influence of Kala. Kala cannot do anything there. Ayurharati vaipunsam udyanastam cha jannasu tasyarte jat khenunita uttama sloka varthaya. Second canto, 2, 3, 17 verse, you may refer. Whose lifespan is taken away by the sun, that it says. The sun takes away your lifespan every day. From one sunrise to next sunrise, 1 day is lessened now from your lifespan. Suppose you are to live 70 years or 80 years, then 1 day is lessened now. Every day your lifespan is becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. Isn't it? That means sun is taking away. You are approaching nearer to Jamaraj, the death, who is the personified Kala, personified Kala, or devouring Kala. Isn't it? That Kala is taking away, devouring you, gradually devouring you. Yes. Daily, isn't it? Yogeshwar, daily that Kala is devouring. Then complete devouring. Finished. That says. Ayurharati vaipunsang udyanastam cha jannasu tasyarte jat khenunita uttama sloka vartayaha. But those who are engaged in Shravan Kirtan of Krishna, Katha, do you understand? This rising and setting of the sun cannot take away his lifespan. Do you understand? Yogeshwar. Otherwise, the sun is taking away. The rising and setting of the sun take away. Your lifespan daily takes away, isn't it? But those who are engaged in Shravan Kirtan, Bhagavad Katha, Bhagavan Katha, Krishna Katha, daily, every movement, thinking of Krishna, completely attached, constantly attached to the lotus feet of Krishna. Every movement thinking, speaking, hearing and speaking, engaged. The sun cannot take away their lifespan. That means they are not under the influence of Kala. Kala cannot do anything to them. That is what you should understand. Though all devouring Kala is here, and Bhagavan is Kala Rupi, he is the embodiment of Kala. That prayer is here Brahma offers such. And this material body, you see, it is subject to destruction. But the spirit soul is not subject to destruction. It is transcendental. It is eternal part and parcel of Sachidananda Vigraha Krishna. Mami Vansa, Jiva Loki, Jiva Putta Sanatana. Therefore I first said, 5 tattvas are there. Out of these 3, Ishvara, Jiva and Prakriti, they are not under Kala. But this metal body is under Kala, isn't it? Those who have identified with this body, metal body, they are under Kala. You understand? Because they have identified with the metal body. It's time factor. It's the energy of the Lord. You understand? I will be devoured by Kala. But those are created by the material energy, they are subject to destruction by Kala. So, Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, they are not under Kala. But this body is under Kala, material body. It's destroyed. Then, na hanyate hanyamani sarire. Na hanyate hanyamani, the body is dead, but the soul is not dead. Body dies, the soul doesn't die. It's eternal. You understand? There is no birth and death of this soul. It's eternal. But this question of birth and death, this body, not this soul, is clearly said repeatedly in Bhagavad Gita. Antavanta imam deha nitya sukta saririna. Antavanta imam deha nitya sukta saririna. Deha, the body is antavanta. It has a beginning and end. Birth and death. But sariri, dehi, who is the possessor of this sarira, that is soul, is not antavanta. That means it has no birth and death. That means that is not under Kala. This body is under Kala influence. Do you understand? Those who identify themselves with the body, they are under Kala. Follow my point? That is it. Kulasekhar, King Kulasekhar says, Idang sarirang satasandhi jarjarang patatyavasyam parinama pesalam kimu sadhing pritshasi mudhadurmate niramayam krishna rasayanam pivaha. Do you understand? This is a poem form. Sata sandhi jara jara tavai kalevara sata bolo tavai kalevara patanaha ive kodina patanaha Bekodina Bhasma krumi vistha hobe Sokolera grunyato be Bas vistha hobe Ihati motaur bachino Ore mana suna moro e satya vachana Ore mana suna moro e satya vachana e rogera mahosadhi Krishna nama niravadhi Mahosadhi Krishna nama niravadhi Niramayo Krishna rasayana Niramayo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. The King Kulasekar is his prayers, do you understand? Mukundamala Stotra. Idam Sariram Sadasandhijarjaram Padatyavasyam Parinama Pesalam Kimausadim Pratchasi Mudhadurmate Niramayam Krishna Rasayanam Pivaha. King Kulasekar says, what is this body? Metal body. It is a bag, isn't it? Kunapa. It's filled with three dhatus, bato, pito, kapha. Bile, mucus, air. Bones are there, flesh is there, blood is there, stool is there, urine is there. All nasty things are there, isn't it? Satsandhi jara kala. It's not a very good thing. It's all material. It's clump up material elements, you see. Dead matter only. One day it will be finished. You understand? Death will come. The Kala will devour it. It's subject to the destruction of Kala. What is the ultimate of this body? Bhasma krumi vistha hobe. And your dead body will be burnt to ashes. That will ultimately ashes. Or devoured by worms. Krimi. Vistha or stool. And they will pass to. Vultures will eat it. Jackals will eat it. They will be passed by stool. That is the ultimate. This body to which you are so much attached, Jantakru, so much attached to this body. Its ultimate is this. Bhasma krumi vistha. The ashes or worms or stool. Grunya, abominable, very abominable matter, you see. Why are you so much attached to this body? Such a fool. Ore mana, oh stupid mind. Your stupid mind always gives you trouble. Beat him, repeatedly, stupid mind. Ore mana suno more satya vachan. Oh stupid mind, listen to me. I want to listen to you. Why are you listening to your prompting your stupid mind? You are the soul, the master of the mind. Indrabhya param manaha manasata para buddhija buddhetu parato saha. Mind is the chief of the indriyas, all senses. And intelligence is superior to mind. And you, the soul, superior to intelligence. And you are the master of the mind. Be master of the mind, don't be servant of the mind. The stupid mind, sunamara yasajjava, oh stupid mind, you listen to me. Don't develop attachment to this abominable thing, this body, this sack, the bag, contains all abominable things. Its consequences, ass or worms or stool. E roger mausadi Krishna nam niravadhi niramaya Krishna rasayana. You have identified yourself with this metal body, therefore you are subject to the destruction by Kala. But you are eternal. You understand? You are not subject to the influence of Kala. You are Sachidananda Atma, spirit soul. But you have been suffering here. Because you identified yourself with this metal body. Bhava Roga, diseased person. And this medicine is there. Energy Ausadhi माया नासिबार लागी हरिनाम महामंत्र लेवती. Mahaprabhu says, I have brought this medicine. Then stand, take this medicine, then you'll be cured of this disease. They follow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama. Niravadhi, Krishna Nama Niravadhi, constantly chanting, day and night chanting, remembering. Aharnisa Chinta Krishna Balaho Vadani. Mahaprabhu's instruction. Aharnisa, day and night. Think of Krishna and utter name of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This is the unfailing medicine. Unfailing medicine, Amoghausada. It will never fail. Any medicine you get from physician that may fail, but this will never fail. Unfailing medicine for this disease, the material disease. Do you understand? Hrudroga kama, this last, the heart disease you have. This is unfailing medicine. Niravadhi, Krishna Nama Niravadhi. Constantly, every moment, day and night, you think and chant or utter name, so sweet, nectarian sweet name. Madhure, Harinam. This is the unfailing medicine. Then the Kala, all devouring Kala, cannot do anything to you. You'll conquer it. Do you follow? That it says. But you are such a fool. You are not doing so. Still you are identifying this body and coming under the influence of Kala, all devouring Kala. Such foolishness. Thank you. Nanda ki jai, Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bola. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.